Hi, Monica. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Okay, sound check. And how are you guys this morning? Okay, I've got a new setup here. So I'm having. Oh, good, you can hear me. Awesome. Okay, we might have some glare here. I'm trying to figure out how to minimize the glare here on my desk, but it should be okay. I don't think it's too bad. Okay, well, let's hang out for a minute and wait for everyone to join us. This is part two. Let's see. There we go. That's going to help somewhat. Still get, oh, we got lots more light. Oh, thank you. Oh, I do too. It's pink. And I cannot wait to show you my craft room when it's done. We're getting there. The new table was here. Love it. I saw it on Pinterest. Knew I had to have it. I can't wait to show this to you. We're just getting things set up. It's a crazy, crazy time, but we're loving how busy it is, right? So I'm going to hang out for a minute and let others find us. I know Pam was looking for me, but we're going to finish up on our little folio that fits inside. And the recipe box, this is all on my channel. If you just go to, if you're here, you just go to the videos under live. You have to go to the live tab for mine. And we started this last week. Okay, we started this last week. And so now I was supposed to finish yesterday. And that did not happen because my tables were not here. Okay. So Monica, so far it's you and me. It says there's more online. So if you're out there, be sure to say hello and I'll get started. Okay, so last week I left off, we needed to stick a few things down and we're going to mat our pockets. Now, I need to see what I've got left. I was in the warehouse today, but we have a Simple Stories event going on here. And so I am just terribly busy. Hello, Cheryl. And it's just been crazy, but I forgot to also grab the ribbon. And if you remember, I did not put this down last week. Okay. Because we're going to put this down. And actually, this is going to be easier to mat before we put it down. So I'm going to have to show you a couple things that I did, and I'll use other paper to show you. Super, super simple when I made the little flip book. Because, like I said, I did not grab the paper. And I should have, but I didn't. And I'll just walk through that. Super simple. I'll just use the solid cardstock. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're matting this, and it's super simple, but I want to mat it with you guys. Let me put my ribbon aside. So our pages are the 4.5. The camera might be going in and out. I haven't totally set it up yet, but it will, but I wanted to go live so that you guys didn't have to wait any longer. We have a pocket, and the ones with the pocket, we're going to cut it at 4 7/8 by 4 3/8. Hopefully it won't go out again. And then what's fun about this little project, you really don't have to use anything it can be scraps. Now this one is the back of your 4x4s. And one thing I need to make sure is I have to have for my cover, we need a cut apart. And the other, there it is. Hi, Cheryl. The other one, oh my goodness, I should have. Oh, that's just not going to work. I used the bakery, the homemade, and I think I'm going to go with the roll with it this time. Pretty cute. Either one is cute. I liked the shape. So I'm going to set those aside so I don't cut into them. And of course, you could use one of the 4x4s on your cover. And then I want to keep these for inside the pockets. I'm hoping I won't have to cut into them. Let me see what size this one is. Yeah. I'm never prepared. You guys know that. So I'll show you the one I made the first time, and then I'll show you what I'm going to use this time. That was the back of your 4x4s. Again, it's 5 inches by 4 3/8. And then our little pocket is going to be 2 3/8 by 4 3/8. But remember, we made our pockets a hair short. So this time, though, I won't be able to use all the same. And I'm going to just get in here. And so I'm just going to use what I have, but I'm going to show you what I used the first time. So I'm going to use this blueprint, which is the back of our bread. And we're going to cut it at 4 3/8. And then I'll actually be able to match 2 pockets with this. So I'll use this for one and this for the other. So we're going to cut that at 5. And then another one at 5. For right now, I'm just going to kind of lay them out into the pocket. And then we'll go through and cut the pieces for the pockets. Oh, yeah. Because my pocket's a little bit shorter, this needs to be a little bit shorter. Monica, I don't, because that is a stamping. It's stamping up. So what you can do is you go on to stampinup.com and you can order them at stampinup.com. It's the only thing really, that and my dolly cutter, that I do promote, that I don't sell, but I do. And when I order my blades from them, so I just cut that too short. When I order my blades, I order a lot of them. Sorry, I've got to wipe this off. I know it's the handprints too from my husband setting things back up. I mean, I order like 10 packs at a time. I probably could sell them, but I'm not a demonstrator, so I can't. Okay, the back of that one is, so we're just going to set this aside, is our measuring cups. And I'll tell you the name of the paper. And they do, Monica, they ship really fast. Okay, so this one is called Kitchen Essentials. And then I'll cut my 5-inch piece. And I cut it a 1/16 of an inch shorter than 4 3/8. And then see the green side? It's going to be the pocket outside, and it's 2 3/8. And I'll come back and make a, didn't do that pocket, but I want to see how well. Okay, that's going to fit just fine. So I'm just going to pop those in there. We'll come back and glue them. Then we have, oh, well, I'm going to take this one out of the front because I used it over here. This is the one I just cut with the bread. We'll do a different one for the front. And so let me see what this measures out to. Oh, no, it's only 2 inches. So I'll just cut a 2 3/8 from this piece. Again, this is a cute little project that you can do with your scraps. Nope. Our pockets 4 3/8. That one I'm going to use. Okay. I got something stuck here. And cleaning up, I found a lot of tools. Ooh. There we go. Got some stuck corners. So our next one was the cakes. And then I used the back side. So let's see if I have that one. I do. And then it's pink on the other side. Goodness, it seems so far away. Does the picture seem really far away to you guys? Okay, 4 3/8-ish. I'll say ish by 5. And then we'll cut our 2 3/8 from the other side. Oh, there we go. We didn't bring the arm all the way down. Let's try this one. Nope, that one's good. One day I'm going to surprise you all, and we're not going to have to do any adjustments to the camera, and you guys are going to be totally shocked. And you're going to hear me and everything. You're going to be just shocked. And we are working towards that goal. Okay, I like that one. That's cute. Okay, for this page, this is where I made the little booklet. And I just used a solid color from the collection. I used the brown because I just felt it went really well. So I'll do it again. And it does measure, that one measures the full 4.5. And then it is 7 inches. So 4 3/8. Hiccup, sorry. 4 3/8 by 6 7/8. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and lay these guys down on the inside here. Start here with the back, but I need to get out my ink. And I was using the Spiced Catherine Fuller. And I got to try something. It's been, what, over a week? And this has just been sitting there. No, that's not my Catherine Fuller. Here it is. No, that's not it either. Or maybe it is. Okay, you guys, this has been over a week. I haven't touched this since our last show when I did the construction here with this Catherine Pooler. You can see it better here. And it's not even dried up. And I have not touched my ink pads. That is impressive. Wow. Well, I love it. Making sure it's shaken up there. Okay, we're all right. I know, isn't that cool? And a lot of times I've bought in the minis in the past and you don't get a lot of uses out of other brands. Because when did we do this last week? There we go. I can't remember when we did this. And I don't have to go look. I cannot wait to show you my new desk. Because everything's just sitting in drawers. I can open a drawer. I don't have to look for everything. You guys won't hear me say, what did I do with it? Oh, you guys, I am still impressed. Still impressed. Wow. So if you haven't tried these Catherine Pooler inks, we have more coming in. You've got to try them. And this spiced is so pretty for fall, or this. I am going to have to, actually, I have worn out this pad before I ran out of ink. Well, Monica, I'll tell you what, you're going to save money because I think they're worth every dime. And the colors, the colors I brought in right now are the colors that match all the Halloween, pink papers and whatnot. They're made to go with that. And I thought that was pretty cool with the purples and the pinks, black, yellow. So, wow, the ink even saturated through. That's cool. Look at that when you just one time popping it in there. This is just pretty straightforward, easy matting. I know, isn't that something to see? So now I'm going to want to be careful with them. because it is pretty pigmented. But that one time is probably all I'm going to need for this whole book. I mean, for this little book pages here. So who started their Christmas and their holiday crafting? Because this is a good gift for that. And the new Uniquely Creative albums. Yeah, those are going to be awesome. We have more of those coming. And I just put in another order for those because they flew out the door, the white ones. But have no fear. They'll be shipping them out really soon. Oh, yes, I saw that. Yep, those candy boxes are a good one. Also, if you do craft shows during the holidays, those are a really good one. Okay, I'm actually going to do it on the opposite side so I don't get too much because do you see how dark that is? From that one pop on the pad. And I didn't want to get it too much on my green. Oh, okay. I can say I didn't check that pocket. It better not be stuck. There we go. So this comes together really quick. And after we are done with, I got a little vacation I have to take, family reunion for my husband. And when I get back, I'll be turning this into a Christmas planner. I talked about that in the last video. I think it's going to be perfect. Okay, now my front has to be a little bit different than this one. But let's pull out the good old scraps and see. I think I did pull them all out. Wow. Let's see, did I use? Yep, I've already used this one. Oh, so let me show you here what I did. I'll take, mine's going to be plain. Really easy. We're going to just, if you have this one, you're going to cut it at 4 inches. You just want to cut 2 strips, and it will be your red plaid and the graphs inside, which is perfect for this. But mine's going to be green, and kind of the black. Oops. Oops. So I disturbed the camera, and now it's going to be mad at me. All right, it'll calm down here in a minute. Man, this thing's touchy. So just cut 2 strips, nothing serious here while the camera straightens out. Oh, wow. All right, hold on, guys. We'll give it a second to catch up. I think we have. There we go. All right, I think it's okay now. So everything is now slipping on this quartz countertop. And there we go. 4 by 12, and we're going to score these in 1/2 at 6. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of these because see that white core? The Cartabella paper has that textured finish to it, and so it likes to, it does kind of beat up your inkers. So this one I'm going to, and I didn't do it, the one with the graph. So this would be the red, and then the green would be the graph if you're doing the other one. But now this one I'm going to fold the opposite direction. So if you're using your graph paper, fold it both the same direction. You're not going to see the one side, because we're actually going to glue these 2 guys together. So when you're gluing this too, you could use it as a pocket. You could keep it as a side pocket. You could not glue the top and have a tuck pocket there. I'm just going to glue the whole thing together. And then I will have a cut apart on the front. Now on the sticker sheet, there was I used it. That's where I got the tab. I don't think there's 2 of them, so I will probably, I have a punch. Oh, there's a green one. And the thing to remember is your wording is going to be upside down the way they did this, because they did it so it's at the top. And so it is, and I noticed that after I put it on, it is upside down. That's the only thing. And you don't want it to open this way because it'll fall open. So you could use your tab punch and then attach it to the bottom. The other one on your sticker sheet is this one. It says baking on one side and vegetables. But then after I put it on, I'm like, baking's right. Vegetables are upside down. If it doesn't bother you, but if you do a tab punch, then you can also choose the color of your paper. Actually, you know what'd be cute? See, here, let's do this. So I've cut this off, and it was the oh, what do you call that? Measurements. So I want to see something here. I want it to be smaller. Then this is double-sided. And you can use that as your tab. And then you've got something really cute there. And then a cut apart, and you're good to go. So always look at both sides of your papers. You'll be surprised what you see. That's why I don't throw any of them away until I'm done. You know, the scraps. So I lied to you guys. I couldn't find, I told you earlier, I could find everything out because it sits right in the drawers next to me. And I just lost it. Got to get used to putting it back where it belongs. So on this page, when I get more paper, so you could do things, if you like to do it that way, you could do things when we get our cut aparts, when I get more of them, and they could sit inside there. You could also just use your plain old 3x4, remember the index cards? You could pop those in there. Recipe cards, anything will go. Okay, I won't worry about this cover for a minute. We're going to go ahead and see if I got enough paper. Oh, see, that was one of the cut apart equivalents. So I'll use something different. Oh, so I used a solid coordinating cardstock, solid, and I really love this teal, the red and teal. Well, hi, Catherine. How are you? So I'll use the red and teal, and then I don't have another conversion. I just love this paper. But with what I told you in the beginning, 2 sheets of each paper, and you can make 2 boxes and 2 recipe albums. But you're going to be looking for some papers at the end, right? So I'm going to probably use this one as my tuck spot instead of the conversions, and that's okay. So 4.5 by 7. And I'd rather have the wider piece, this one, than the shorter. No, that was correct. 4 3/8. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of very vintage brush strokes. I really like how they did the coordinating cardstock with this one. This was that front cover, so we're skipping that, and we're going to pop on this one. I am going to cut this down just a little bit. So I'll just take a 1/16 of an inch off of each side. I'll keep the length the way it is. Perfect. Okay, so on the right and the bottom, I'm just going to add my adhesive, and then it becomes that little tuck spot. And that, again, was from the cut apart. Okay, we have the little 1 inch. What's that 1 inch? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. We have, yeah, 1 inch, and then we'll have this little spot here. And I'm going to try and duplicate this with the mixers, but I don't think I can. And then the plaid, which was the back side of our mixers. I cannot believe I knew I was doing this tutorial and I was in the warehouse and didn't grab the paper. Okay, we have, oh, I actually have a piece that's, but it's going the wrong direction. So what happened was, when I cut this strip at 7/8, do you see how at this edge I had started over here? You're going to cut off that edge, and then when you cut these little mixers at 7/8 of an inch, they're like perfect. So just barely cut off your mixers here on the left, and then you can cut that 1 inch by 6 7/8. So I am going to use this piece, but it looks like I'm going to use mittens for that piece. So let's see what we can get here. Because it's 7/8 of an inch. That will work. I just like to have, you know, a good amount of the graphics. I don't like them to look too cut off. And then 6 7/8 of an inch. And Charlotte, what are you doing? Oh, she got one of my, I dropped one of the sponges. No, you can't play with that. Now on this side, I didn't go under the pocket because remember how we glued that down? So we do have to measure. And you just want to measure, just sit your ruler up to that pocket. It's 3.5. So I'll cut it at, I'm going to cut it at 3.5 first. Oh, and then that was the other half. When I cut the piece, I cut it in, I did 4, 8, and 12. So I got 3 4-inch pieces. On the original book, I used the other side of this. And this one, I just used it as a tag along with the green because it matched the green flag. So 6 7/8. I'm going to start with 3. We're going to see how well that fits. And you know what? Didn't I tell you mine was something different, like 3.5? Oh, goodness. Okay. So you should have cut yours 3.5. And since I did not, we're going to I'm going to cut the mittens about 3/8 of an inch. By the 6 7/8. So we're going to just fill in that little space to maybe match. The ones that we cut for here and lost. There. They couldn't have gone far. There we go. And that is acceptable. Well, hello. You're supposed to be out playing and having fun with the girls. Let's get scrappy. Are you guys going to come down to the store at all? Or are you guys all staying up back there south? They're in for the Simple Stories event. But I don't know. I may not get to see you. Are you playing with little Boo thing? So tomorrow at the store, we're opening really early for everybody that's coming in. Okay, remember, we only go up to the pocket. You'll be there Thursday, but we're supposed to be checking in Thursday. Yeah, I'll be there Thursday morning too. See the new countertop, Tiff? Okay, let's put this little guy down. Well, we just got that new Fancy Pants, the Halloween one online. And it's like a one-time purchase. So you definitely will want to see it. Well, I wish it was done. But it won't be long. Okay, now, again, I just took that 4-inch piece. It'll pop right in. And then you've got yourself a cute little tuck spot. And since we're here, and I had that. Hi, Tanya. We have that sticker sheet out. We're going to go ahead and grab this. Now, I just put down a floral because I thought these florals were so pretty from the sticker sheet, but I don't have any more. So on this one, these are darling. Super adorable. Let's just go ahead and get the glue off of there before it totally dries. There we go. And let's add some more of that. I just love the red and teal together. And then our last page. Okay, this will be on the book. We'll mat it after. This one, I didn't put a pocket on mine. But again, it's the 5 inches by 4 3/8, and I used the yellow plaid and the mitts. So I'm not going to mat this one with you because I forgot to put a pocket there, and I do want the pocket with the mittens because it's also a great place for that 4 by 6 recipe card. Well, you got to turn it this way, but that's okay. And I'll do this one when we put our page down. Now for the front, let's put it down before I do the front. This is my front cover, but we want to have a ribbon to tie it closed because without the ribbon, it's going to kind of flap open. So I do have a yellow, and we do sell this in the store. It's the yellow plaid, and it's smaller than the brown plaid. I don't need that much. I'll tell you guys how much you need, but you do want a ribbon. It comes in, she told me to remind you, blue, purple, yeah, yellow. We have all those colors. And you guys, I have more of these coming. I'm supposed to be so organized now, and I'm not. Okay. These, my husband tried to take them. Watch this. I'm telling you. So I do have some still in the store from Uniquely Creative, but I did order a whole bunch more. Sorry, needed to drink, but I have to mute. You guys don't want to hear that. So first, I'm going to take, so mine's 24 inches. And I did connect it. Where's my other piece? Okay, I did put one here. About in the middle. I already have my temporary. Not really measuring it. And after we put this down, we will measure it on the other side. So I'm not going to cut this in half. Tina, you need those scissors. I'm telling you. These things, I don't want to cut that. Really don't want to cut. Let me see. Here we go. Scraps. These things are like razor blades. They're so nice. I haven't even been using my cutter beads. I haven't fussy cutted with them. They say they're awesome for fussy cutting. Okay, the brown is going to go down. My 1 inch, I'm going to put over here to the right-hand side. We're going to put this down. Now I've got my temporary, so I want to show you because I'm going to open it before you put the paper. And this is where I'm going to put my ribbon for the front. So let's just pop that over so it comes over the front. It's going to go down the other piece here. We're going to put it under the paper. Hi, Roses and Bling. Okay, we're going to just, you're going to have a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch at the top and 1/4 inch at the bottom. And again, you want to bring it about 1/8 of an inch from your hinge so that you can close your book. Okay. So it's not, see, it's not, can you guys see that? It's a 1/4 of an inch away from my hinge, or my spine piece, sorry, and where it folds. So that you have room there. For this one, I just want to flip it. Ooh, flip it over, it moved. Hold it with your fingers. Now this guy, he's kind of long. Yeah, that's over a yard. Not really necessary. It's going to go down here on top of that, because you saw what happened before. If you don't put it underneath, then I was like, oh, I don't have anywhere to put it. And it got in the way. It got in the way of the other ribbon. I didn't like that. So let me just go ahead and grab some score tape to hold it down. Oh, I moved my score tape. And now I don't know where I put anything. I'm going to have to get used to this again. There it is. Okay. There is a beginning. There we go. Okay, that's just going to help keep that down. And the thing is, I will cut this and use this ribbon for something else. So, but it's a brown plaid. And to be honest with you, it's one we had left over from a kit. I really like the blackish and brownish one, and we have plenty of this in the warehouse because it's so vintagey and old-fashioned. But that's okay. We'll use this, and we'll make the bow with it, and we'll make it pretty with the yellow. Okay, once that's down, let's go ahead and again, there is a pocket. So I might be just making 2 pockets with you guys real quick because I have the papers, not a problem. So our cover is a different size. 5-ish. Yeah. So let me make, and there goes the dog. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, no. Let's close this real quick. Let's bring this over to the other side. I don't know if you guys can hear Homer. He's serenading us, but he scared Charlotte. So I'm just going to pull that over. Okay, mark it down. Grab that score tape again. Now I can cut it in half. Look at that, so nice. Okay, let's just pop that on there, and in a minute we'll cover it with. Yeah, I'm using a lot of different colored ribbons here, guys. I'm using what I had in stock, in my craft room. I have the store. When I'm there, you'd think I would grab everything I need, but no, I don't. I always forget and walk out without it. Catherine, yes, we'll have that ready for you. Actually, yes, it will be ready. She'll be working on those here very soon, but we'll make sure yours is ready. Okay, if I remember, our pockets were the 3.5. No, they're 3 inches. So I got one 3 inches, and then we cut it at 5.5, and I went just a hair short. Oh, this is different. We need to cut the back pocket at 3 by 6-ish. So and 3. I know I'm going to have to cut this a hair short of 6. I don't know what that little beagle's barking at. And Catherine, right now I know Tanya's here in Utah, but she's here for the Simple Stories event. It's not a CC event. So the best thing, I'm going to be honest with you, is if you will message her. Just give her a quick message and say, Tammy mentioned I'd be able to take the December daily home. Because I'm not the reliable method here. Some people will tell me things and I'll be like, oh, sure, yeah, we'll remember. No, I don't remember. Okay, now see, that's just going to be too big. So that's going to cause an issue. And I don't want to make a whole new pocket. So I'm going to put it in my scoreboard. I'm going to rescore it at 5/8 of an inch. And let's check that out again. Nope. Wow. She already wrote it down. Oh, thank you, girls. And so now I'm going to actually go to 3/4 of an inch. Because I don't want to cut another piece of paper. There's no reason for it. I just adjust my hinges here, and then that I am going to trim because it won't be seen, but it will bug me. So out to the outside edge, and perfect. Well, it doesn't quite cover all my ribbon, so that's okay though. And I just want to cut some of this off. Look at that. See, I don't care if it's straight. It's just too much. But that's pretty straight with the scissors. Okay, one more time. I just want to check my fit. Actually, I'm going to bring it in a little to completely cover the ribbon. So we're good. Oh, guys, you got to see behind me. Some of the barnwood's coming in. Won't be long. I'm cutting over my garbage can. So are you sitting up in Dawn's living room? No, you're in her TV room crafting, and you've got the big screen TV on, and you can see me. Am I right, Tiffany? Okay. Because I'll be sad if I don't put a back pocket here. I just know it. And yes, I'm not worried about the sticking on the fabric because actually we're going to put paper down there. Okay, now this is going to be a little bit longer. We've been cutting them at 5 inches. And now I'm going to cut it, I believe, at 5.5, 4 7/8. And where's some of that lovely teal blue? Five and a half, and I want that little, I don't know if you can see it, 4 7/8. There's a, oh, I don't want to cut it. There's a little like stamp on the paper. Super cute. Oh, but it's going down in the pocket. You won't see it. Well, why am I cutting my stuff so big? This is what happens when it's been a bit since you made it. It's 5 inches. Well, let me take this down to 4 3/4. You know, we made the pocket a little smaller, but that should fit. It doesn't fit. What on earth? Okay, we'll take another 1/8 of an inch off. And another 1/8. So this ended up being, for me, 4.5. I thought you were playing with little Boo. Okay, so the ribbon does show, but I think it looks really pretty with the brown and the teal. No, that's not the one we want to clean with. Okay, let's kind of check things out here. Oh, nice closure. Angle those ends. So again, we'll do the front just like before. I just don't have any paper and I don't have another sticker sheet. So let me walk you through this. This right here is a sticker sheet from the sticker sheet. And I just put it on some of the brown or any color you like. I just then cut around it and just glued the bottom. So that was my first one. So everything just comes from your sticker sheet. Let's stay home and bake. And I like that idea. And then here, just the sticker sheet, gather at home. This, isn't it adorable? The little cake pan and the cake from your sticker sheet. Now this is the stove, my favorite, and cookbook. Now this came from, you know, when I saw one. Anyway, it is your, what are those called? They're cut aparts, but it's the one that's cut, a journaling cut apart. It's all different sizes, so I cut her out. Thought she was adorable. Okay, and then on the back of this, we've already done this and kind of put our sticker there. Don't forget, if you are in Utah. Oh, yes. Yeah, if you're in Utah, Cindy from Dare to Be Artsy will be doing demos in our West Haven store from 11 to 1. And you got to come and see her. You got to come out and see her, support her. No sticker sheet here because we just use a cut apart. And homemade with love. And then this was off your sticker sheet bakery. Isn't that cute? Again, I used an awful lot of the stickers. Oh, but you know what? So we do have some that are still pretty cute. So after I mat this, I will mat this. I just put it down on the brown paper and cut around. We'll stick that one right there. And I don't have another stove. So I do need another sticker sheet because the stove was just perfect. But I still have a few more. Cake is my happy place that I could use. And then the word bakery. Oh, when you do have to open it all the way. The word bakery had gone there, which was here on your sticker sheet. It came from here. That was really cute in itself. So get yourself more than one sticker sheet because you're going to use it up. So that is basically the inside, the decorating. And I do want to go ahead and put a 7/8 of an inch piece. Again, one of my favorite was the wood grain. So 7/8 of an inch by 6 7/8 for there. But because I really want yellow, I got a pink of the green. Green will work. I can handle green. So 7/8 of an inch. No, that's an inch. So you can go almost the full inch. I'm just going to stop short of the inch. Don't know why I was telling you to go shorter. Hi, Diane. Well, actually, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I couldn't. My husband was still hanging up the camera and the new lights. So I cut it too short. So guess what? That's not going there, guys. So you know what's supposed to go there now. Again, you'll have, if you're using this collection with your cut aparts, when you cut these all out, just be very careful. You want to keep these at 3 7/8. Okay, the graphic part. So I made sure I kept them at 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. And then I did mat them on a 4 by 5 3/8 inch of the matching cardstock. So they will fit right inside your pockets. And we have made just all the pockets to fit all 6 of them. So there's flour and dry goods, prepared cakes, and they're on that back sheet. So cute. Again, get extra ones of those. You're going to use a ton of them. Okay, I want to go ahead and just lay this out, and let's do the cover. Again, my cover will have to be a little bit different, but that's okay because of the wood grain. I use that to double mat, but that's okay because I have another green to double mat with, and I have enough of the cake. And with the brown, that's going to be really pretty. And there goes the camera again. Oh, goodness. Okay, calm down, camera. Gosh, it's like being so temperamental. Because our cover's 7 1/2. It'll straighten out here in a minute. You know what? It's got vertigo. You can't move things too fast. I swear my camera has vertigo. Actually, I don't have the settings on it yet, so I need to get those back on with this new computer. There we go. See, it's vertigo, you guys. It's got vertigo. So 5 by 7 1/2. I'm going to move slow. Ooh, I kind of like that too. Okay, do you like the brown better? I got to move slow. Or do we want the green? I'll cut it, and you guys tell me what I should use. So I'm going to cut a 4 7/8 by 7 3/8. One of these corners was not yet. That's one. By 7 3/8. And then, oh, so I could use, this is the one I used on the cover before. I'm going to go with this one. Oh, use the brown? Okay, let's check this out. Oh, you're right. Use the brown. I like the brown. Actually, it's a really dark. This one is called, oh, it's called green and black. Okay, it doesn't look black. It looks brown. Okay, so that for my double matting, this was 4 7/8 by 7 3/8. So I'm going to cut this at 7 1/8. By 7 or by 4 5/8. So 4 5/8 by 7 1/8. And that, see, will give me my double, the border. So hubby had just shown me at the window. You should see what he just brought in from the garden. 2 huge baskets of peppers, tomatoes, green peppers, and these other peppers we grow, and cucumbers. So he's upstairs making this salad. And garden vegetables are not like store-bought. I can smell him cutting into them. Crazy, huh? Oh, they smell so good. Tell Tanya I'm bringing her a fresh tomato, Tiffany. I'll bring her a salt and pepper shaker. Thank you, Christine, because I really like the brownish. They call it black. I say it's brown. Oh, here's one of these on kind of the collage sheet. See how this little guy was? That's where I got the girl from. And it has the rust on the back. Okay. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Let's do the side. And I'm going to use this same, I'm calling it brown, but they're calling it black. So we'll go with it, right? And it's 1 inch. And on this type of lay flat, you don't have to cut your paper shorter unless you want to. And 1 inch by 7 3/8. I did cut it shorter. And we are going to, actually that's the perfect length. This was that other piece left over when I cut the front. So all I have to do now is cut it at 1 3/4. See, and that's going to kind of match the front for my spine, or you can, I love that. I don't have it anymore. And then the back, I did do a double mat. And I don't have, oh yes, I do have enough. So I'm going to do the same thing. And it's 7 3/8 from this, what they're calling black. 7 3/8 by 4 7/8. Hi, Margaret. And then let's see, we use the sweet. So let's use, oh, let's use the teal. That's what I used before. Looks really good together. So we're going to cut that at 4 5/8 by 7 1/8. Same measurements as our front. For the back. Okay. I'm going to have to get some more here. Hi, Jenny. Well, I kind of threw you guys off schedule because I was supposed to be on yesterday. And I have to tell you, on my new desk, this is the first time making a mess. So I'm kind. You guys are helping me initiate my new desktop. Okay, then we're gonna ink these guys. But tonight I have to clean it up and go to bed early because I have to open the store super early. We're opening super early for the event of Simple Stories that's here. I can't wait to see a lot of our travelers at the store. Okay, that will be our double matting for the spine. Oh, I wish you guys could all be here. Don't worry, we'll be announcing our next year pretty soon. So maybe you can plan for that. Okay, let's go ahead and put these covers on. Put our ribbons on. Remember, when you're using glue, you gotta spread it. This is such a fun paper collection. I have to make another one. Actually, I'm going to make another one. I think I mentioned this because, well, actually, it's going to be made with Christmas paper, though. We're going to do a Christmas one. I'm going to do some changes in here. It needs it. Anyway, we'll get to that next month. And I need to make one for homemade bread. I have all these recipes on my phone. And my granddaughters keep saying, can we have the recipes? Well, this is what they're going to get. They're going to get these with my recipes in them that I use every day. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. Okay, so I actually did tie a bow. So I did tie a bow first, kind of at the top here. And I will have to go get this one. We just got them in. I mean, the bag arrived today. So first thing I'm going to do, so you know what, we don't have too much ribbon. You're going to want more ribbon here. I'm going to take my scissors And I did it again. I always cut it backwards. Make the bow a little bit smaller. This one a little bit smaller. No, this way. Why can't I get that straight? Okay, let me see. Now I'm just going to take because we don't need them very long. I only need about 5 inches. I did it again. Gosh, I need to pay attention. Okay. Literally, you only need, well, let's go 7. That's still my, no, I don't think that'd be too long. Oh my gosh. That's, yay. So you don't want them very long, just between 5 and 7 inches. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Well, there's other videos that go with this, but you'll see them on my channel. I did it again. So I'm going to cut this one a little bit shorter to match. And then any ribbons that you want, especially if you've got leftover pieces and parts. And let me cut some of this yellow. And I'm going to go get something. I just got, like I said, we just got them in today. Ow. And you guys are going to love when I show you these. Now, the secret of this is going to be, can I find them? Because, there we go. I bet you guys can hear the noise over here. Let's pick out a color that's going to match. Green, yellow. Oh, you know what? You guys think about red. We have a red. We have an orange. Ooh. I haven't even gotten to see all the colors. Oh, here we go. So we have a red. What this is a super fun twisty pom-pom. Have you guys seen this with the wire? We also are putting it in the kit for not simple stories, for it's this right here. Now watch. We're also putting it into the kit for Doodlebug. It's not online yet because it just arrived. So it will be. It will be. So let's just kind of grab all our pieces here. You can also have different colors. Let's go this way. This ribbon's kind of slippery. There we go. You can make this bigger, smaller. I like to have a bow there because it just adds more, what do you call, fullness. And it's wire, so we're just gonna twist it. See, and then I can just kind of, because I don't want to cut it. I really don't want to cut it off. Or you can wrap it around a few more times. And then you have just have that cute little, very country look with this. Now, with your bows too, you can cut those. But I probably will take this off, and I'm going to actually add more. It needs more yellow. This one I just used, it's kind of gotten smashed. But I used the colors that I had picked out to go with that. So that is how you'll do your cover if you want. Just little pieces of leftover ribbons. And then whichever cut apart that you decide you want to use. Actually, this came from my other one. I used it, but you look at this is perfect. We have to use this 3x4. So it's not going back in the other album. It's going in this one. And I'm going to cut a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece of cardstock. And see, the nice thing with these little pom-poms that are wire, if you don't like, you just untwist it. And then to make it at the end, you can kind of put a little bit of hot glue on there, and it will like close it shut if you want it. Or you can even kind of knot that. So my 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to use the brown. And guess what? I should have measured better. So I am going to, how long is this little guy? 4 1/4? Oh, because I took some of the, okay. So we're going to go 3 1/4. Width was fine. And we're going to measure. So 4 3/4. So I'll use that other piece for another cut apart. There we go. Perfect fit. And I'm going to pump this up on foam tape. Wider ones. Hi, Terry. How are you? Then let's just make those little dots permanent. Put that down on the front, and then it'll kind of slide underneath there. Hey, this is cute. I thought this one was cute. They're both cute. This is cute. I really like this with the red. And like I said, I'm going to add some more yellow. So I'll just untwist this. And then you will just grab your box. And you have tell me that's not the cutest little gift for Christmas. And super, super quick. Are you considering? Jenny, we are, and I can talk to you about that. Yes, but here's the thing with us. Our events are kind of already planned out, so we wouldn't be offering the events only until after the kits are sold out. So once the kits are sold out, because that's when we know we can't really get any more paper. But like the holiday one, we've already ordered everything, so we got to sell out first. And then, yes, we will be doing more of the access only for you guys so that I know some of you, especially if you're not here in the US, it's very difficult to have kits shipped. And it's just more, sometimes you just want to use your own stuff or economically. But yes, we will be offering that. Um, but it will be for after the event takes place. Like I'm talking within the next day or two. So yes, we are definitely talking about, you know what? Yes, we've had a lot of people ask about the past events. So right now the girls are all they're much needed vacation for the Simple Stories. A lot of the whole team is here and they'll be at the Simple Stories while I'm working, yeah. And they don't care. They're out partying tonight. No. Um Yes, we are going to take care of that, and we are looking at doing the past events for you guys because there are let me tell you, there are some great tutorials that aren't out there, and you guys can use these tutorials over and over. Um, oh, I know, Jenny. I get it myself. I have to be there too. Let me tell you. So have fun decorating the inside of your album. I will get mine finished. And yes, that back page is a booger. You got to open it. Okay. The only way to fix that is to move this over to this side. And you certainly can. You can put this anywhere that you want. And then you've got yourself here some really cute gifts. Our retreats are the best, let me tell you. And they're only getting better and better because of our team working together. It's just great. So, you guys, this was so much fun. And once we get done with this event with Simple Stories and I get back from our family reunion, then we will go in and we'll be turning this into our Christmas planner, but there'll be some changes because we need some accordion pockets and things to keep those receipts in. So I will be redesigning it for that, and that will be our tutorial next month. Thanks for joining me, and then do watch. I know we'll be doing some lives from the Simple Stories event and from the store. And so I know some of you I get to see in person, so I'm excited about that. And I'll be watching for you in our West Haven store tomorrow. And then Saturday, we will have our guest from Dare to Be Artsy. So please, if you're local, come by and say hello and watch. Let's support her demos because she's got some really fun things to teach us. Guys, thank you so much. And I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after. Bye-bye.